3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. My name's Mark Allen Lovewell.
And I'm Molly Conole.
And we're here Sunday at Sea, another 8 p.m. Facebook Live show. We're so glad you could join with us. We just did the Ukraine National Anthem. Isn't that wonderful having Molly sing it in the original language?
Just to remember that there are really powerful words behind that song.
And I'm going to read to you the lyrics in English. And I think you'll be amazed. The lyrics alone.
They're powerful.
They're huge. They're hugely powerful. And so, get close to your phones, get close to your computer as I read this, and it's amazing. Anyhow, I'm deeply touched by this, and I hope you are too. Glorious Spirit of Ukraine shines and lives forever. Blessed by fortune, brotherhood will stand up together. Like the dew before the sun, enemies will fade. We will further rule and prosper in our promised land. We will lay our soul and body for the cherished freedom. Cossack blood will raise the nation of the joyous people.
That's really powerful.
It just echoes with me is that when you look at the lyrics, the words to the Star-Spangled Banner, right? That's our national anthem. That's a song. That's a song. That's our national anthem, and it's a song about the flag flying. 1812.
Right. Even in the middle of battle, and there it was.
And so here you have this young nation, or let's say an older nation, but a smaller nation, or whatever, an incredibly enriched, wonderful nation, having somewhat similar lyrics to the fact that it's just bringing their nation together around trouble and rising above adversity. Anyhow, we think it's amazing. We were still thinking about this troubled Europe, and it continues. But you're here with us tonight, and we're so glad you joined with us.
We're glad.
And thank you so much for coming aboard. We have We have a special shout out we want to start the program with.
Oh, yeah.
Molly will tell you about last night. I think that's probably the best way to start it, right, Molly?
Yeah, we had a fun gig last night. It was so fun. We went to the Martha's Vineyard Film Festival up in West Tisbury, and we played for the dinner hour.
And this festival, what they do is it's a weekend of movies, right?
Yep, a whole weekend of really
and there was a
interesting
break
films.
in between the movies for a dinner break.
And delicious food. Oh my goodness, they gave us some. It was so good.
And so we were the only live part of the whole thing. Everything else was film.
Yeah.
We were the live part of the thing.
And that was just, people were chatting and they were having their meals, but it was so fun to just look out. And even though, they're all getting their dinners maybe before they get to the next film, before they go home, in between, whatever. And we're looking out and we're doing our sea shanty things and people are swaying or people are dancing.
We get a lot of Irish tunes.
They're getting out their video cameras and they're videoing us, asking us questions about things. And so thank you. Thank you for having us, Film Festival people, Circuit Arts people, John Robichaud and Brian and Brooke Ditchfield. Thank you so much for asking us. It was really fun. We had a great time.
And for us, it was a big deal because we never done this. We never done a dinner. We never.
Well,
we either do you.
That's right.
We either do you, which is we're live and we know you're listening to us or you're
That's
paying
they're
attention.
Here. Yep, they're here.
Oh my God, they're here. They're paying close attention and commenting and whatever, and or
we're doing a show,
or we're doing a show, and we know the audience is focusing attention on us.
Right.
But we were competing against mashed potato and
tikka masala. I think it was. It was like
oh my God, here goes. Here
I
she
think
goes
Siri's
again.
talking.
I'm not sure I understand.
No, go to bed.
I wonder if she obeys.
Go to
that
sleep.
one. Siri loves to be a part of our program.
She joins our show, and I don't even know why. What word is it that I say?
I know, right?
Because I'm not deliberately saying her name anyway.
I know. What
right,
is
so
it?
anyway.
But, yeah. Anyways, we had a wonderful time, and I think we might do more of that. It was kind of fun to play while people were chewing.
Well, I think the economic engine means that we got to do these kind of things.
It's good. It's good.
It was a paid gig.
Yeah, it was really fun, and it was super fun. Yeah, I know. We got a fun song. Speaking of fun, right now we're gonna do for you. It's spring. The season of fishing is coming. Right?
Let's try this again. Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blowing winds west.
Is that the key you played?
Am I doing it?
Honey? I think you might be doing it in a
I'm in the
different
wrong key.
Oh, let's get the right key.
Come all you young sailors. Ashley's all fired up now.
Ashley's excited about the right key.
I'm sorry, I was totally a half note off. Come on. Come on, young sailor. What? Come on, young sailor, man, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blowing winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Now up comes the whale, the biggest of all. He goes up aloft and lets all the sails fall. Blowing winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Now up comes the bluefish, he's a wagging his tail. He flips and he flops and says, time to make sail. Blowing winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Now up comes the mackerel with his striped back. He stands up on deck and says, my name is Jack. Blowing winds westerly, westerly blow. him skate. If you'll be the captain,
I'll be the
mate. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the starboard, so steady she goes. Now, up comes the codfish. With his chuckle head, he's out on the chains, heaving the lead. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Now up comes the flounder, he's fresh from the ground. It's mind your mind, chuckle ahead, mind how you sound. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Now up comes the swordfish, he's the king of the sea. We're coming about, boys, so heartily. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. One more verse. Well, up comes the fisherman. He's stalwart and grim. He dips his big net in and scoops them all in. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes. Blow your winds westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southern, so steady she goes.
Woo!
Oh my gosh.
Always good when we end in the right key too, right?
Let's show him the propeller now.
Oh, good idea. It's so exciting.
You know what you can do? Can you pull it out? Pull it out.
I'll pull it out.
So
This is
here's the
exciting.
good news. Pull it out and walk it over to the camera.
Oh, good idea. Okay.
So I'm getting ready for sailing this season. Look at this.
Look at this.
Look at this thing she's
Look how
waving at you.
Beautiful that is, huh?
Flip it around too so they can see the other side is just as shiny.
Just as shiny. Look at that, all polished up and ready to go. Isn't that amazing?
So this propeller, I had it worked on by the folks in Scandia. Propeller. They're in the New Bedford Fairhaven area, and we love them. They work with fishermen, and they reconditioned this old propeller. This propeller was old. This propeller came with I put this on the boat 10 years ago. And I tell you, when I sent it to them, it was not as shiny as it is in. Anyway, we wanted to share it with you because you'll never see it again.
That's right.
Unless I do a boat side before it launches.
That's
But
right.
see, the most remarkable aspect of this thing here, okay, we want you to use your imagination. This is what powers the boat. And your car has 4 rubber tires on it. And they spin around, and that's how you navigate and move about in your car. And, you know, get a flat tire or whatever. All the issues that are associated with your car, wheels. This is the boat version of it. This is what powers the boat. Now, the rudder obviously does the steering, but this is what powers it. And it's spinning at an incredible rate of speed. Nobody can see it. And there's a whole world of science, whole world of maritime history, whole world of maritime thinking that goes to making this little fella here. He's not so little. He weighs quite a bit.
He weighs a lot, but he's only about a foot across, if that, right?
You can go into a jewelry store on the coastal community and you can get yourself a little pennant of a propeller. I'm sure they sell them. You can Google it. You can look it up. Propeller, if they're beautiful.
It's really beautiful. It is
It's
beautiful.
functional art. And the reason why I'm sharing with you is not only because, for all of those reasons. It's, first of all, it's beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's jewelry-like, but it's
A little
I won't
heavy
wear it
for a
around my
necklace.
neck. But we felt it was really important to share this with you because there's a whole world in the boat world. I mean, just figure that rubber tires get replaced, and we do this and all this, and propellers they generally don't wear that much.
Yeah, that's
You know,
solid metal. That's really.
But what
solid.
they will do is, if you get something, they'll hit something, and then they'll get a ding on them. And the motive, the reason for my having, I can give this back to you.
Okay.
The reason why we're doing this is because, first of all, there has to be a marriage, a relationship between the propeller and the engine. They have to be compatible. They have to be happy together. So, for instance, like with a car, you would never put gigantic wheels on it because it would mess up the engine, or the engine would have a trouble with it. Well, what these folks did at Scandia, we love them. They're awesome people. Is they fine-tuned it. They fine-tuned that propeller so that it better matches the engine that powers the boat.
And I gotta say, that's pretty impressive that this little thing that's like a foot across moves this 22-foot boat just, like no big deal. It's really cool. It's cool.
And nobody thinks about it. How many of you have jobs out there where nobody appreciates what you do?
That's right, because you're
Totally,
underwater.
nobody appreciates you. Nobody says thank you. So I'm saying thank you to my propeller, and I'm thanking you to Scandia, for the folks out there for fine-tuning it,
right.
like a musical instrument, so the engine will be happiest. As we're crisscrossing the waters around here. At no big deal, no fast speed. We're a sailboat. So we only use the engine when the wind is. We only use the engine when the wind is
Against us, or not blowing.
Or the wind is not helping. Then. So anyway, I thought that would be there's nothing more nautical than sharing a propeller on the show.
That's beautiful.
With all of you. So anyway.
Oh, we're getting lots of nice appreciation for the propeller. So just so you know, thank you guys. It's nice to see y'all here with us.
I will say this: the engine on the boat is a diesel engine. It's an old engine, and it's in really good shape. It's really old, but it's a good shape, and I call it Huff and Puff.
You come up with good names. I mean, Ashley, Huff and Puff. These are good names.
I think the propeller is part of Huff and Puff.
Oh yeah, they would have to get along. Yeah.
I think when I say Huff and Puff, I'm talking about the engine and I'm talking about the propeller.
They're a team.
But we are always appreciative at the end of our sail, at the end of our day of Huff and Puff and her magical relationship with the propeller.
That's right.
And of course the rudder is a key ingredient along with the centerboard and whatever like that.
That's
But we
true.
thought, anyway. Thank you for your comments. I'm glad you appreciate seeing the propeller because you won't see it again. This is
That's
it.
right.
It's the last time you're going to see it on the show.
It's going down. Going down under.
But all summer long, if you're with us, if you follow through with us this summer, you're going to appreciate the propeller like we do. Because that'll
That's right.
bring you the show.
That's right. That's right. Are we gonna do a little tune now? I think we are. That's
Oh my
right.
God, what are we doing now?
We're doing the road to Listun Varna. We love going there.
Let's see if I can make sure I get it in the right key. Was that fun or what when I get it in the totally wrong key?
It's normal. I don't even know how you play anything on that thing.
Well, folks say to me, they'll say, Mark, you look so calm and relaxed when you're running the show. It's truly not true. I can mess up so... Anyhow, if you've been following the show for a while, you know I can really mess up. Molly never messes
and that's okay.
up.
Oh,
Molly never messes up.
No, that's not true. Oh, no.
Anyway, we're going to do another Irish tune. Folks,
We're just going to keep smiling, whatever
Sure.
happens.
all right, we're going to do
Yeah,
this. Start
I like
slow.
this one. Oh, yeah, start slow. Oops. There's your notes. 1, 2, here we go. You got it? Uh-oh. What notes are we? Let's start again.
Here we go. Wait.
That's fun. I like going down that road.
I love that song.
That's a good road. That's a good one.
That's
I love this next song too. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this song. It's so pretty.
I might have to bring out a little flute for this song.
Yeah, we got to do this. We haven't done this in a while. This is an old sea shanty that you know.
Yeah.
And
And
some of you don't
actually-
even know it as a sea shanty. You think of it as, oh, it's just a folk song.
That's right.
Just a folk
Just
song.
stuff, folks.
Just an old folk song.
Well, this song has a whole other meaning around these parts because there's a beautiful boat with the same name around here, right in the Vineyard Haven Harbor. And I think some of you are already going to know what I'm talking about. And it's not the Alabama.
And the one, and I love telling the story about the song. This song, the man who owned the topsail schooner just had a birthday, right? 91.
Yeah.
Turned 91.
Yeah. Congratulations, Captain Bob.
Does that sound right? Does that sound into it?
A little bit. Let's have a moment to tune up. We can story tell while we're tuning up, right?
If I can mess up like I did early in the show, I can certainly stop the show and tune up.
There we go. can always tell that the last thing you played on the guitar was Rolling Home, right? Because you
That's
always have to tune a little bit.
There we go. So this song is called Shenandoah. And the magic of this song is, of course, this just less than a quarter mile away from here is the vessel called Shenandoah. Topsail
right.
schooner. Google her. She's a beautiful vessel. Beautiful vessel.
She'll be getting ready for the summer season soon,
That's
too,
right.
huh?
And she has no propeller.
That's
There's not
pretty
a propeller
amazing.
on board her.
And she's big.
Or below her, underneath her. There's
Yeah.
nothing. She's just anyhow. She's just She's just a sailboat.
She's
Sailing ship.
beautiful.
Beautiful. Anyway, the thing is that Bob Douglas had this vessel built 60 years ago, 61 years ago. My math is off.
Was it
You could Google it.
1960 something, right?
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
the
So anyway,
mid-60s.
and he named his ship after the song. You imagine yourself. I'm talking to you. Imagine yourself going out and having a ship built.
Wow.
That itself is a big deal. And then coming around to saying, what are you going to name it?
Yeah, hard with so many choices, right?
All the choices, you can name it after your wife, you can name it after your daughter,
Your
which
dog.
is often the case in the fishing boats around here. Name it
true.
after a family member or whatever. You can name it after anything. I mean, my sailboat's called Sea Shanty. You could name it anything you want to name it. He
right.
chose to name it after a song. That's just amazing.
That is amazing. My banker grandpa had a ship called Capital Gains.
Oh, you gotta do that again. Oh, I love that. Oh, Shenandoah, my native valley, far away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, my native valley. I'm bound away. said she'll not be my lover. Far away, rolling river. She said I was a dirty sailor. One more time. Oh, Shenandoah, my native valley, far away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, my native bound away, across the wide Thank you, Molly.
Thank you, Mark. That was beautiful.
Oh my gosh,
So
what a great song that is.
I'm sorry I had to cough in the middle of it. I was thinking of ginger beer.
Oh, we got to have some right now, I think.
I think we've got to have a few toasts, right? We should have some toasts.
We got to have this thing here without it falling down.
Aw.
Let's see if we can do that.
Thank you for everybody making such nice comments. Can I read off some names here? We'll have a toast to everybody that we're hearing from, and all of you we're not hearing from because, you know, you're busy, but you're listening in and we're appreciative. So thank you. Thank you. Even if you're just
we
passing
gotta get our ginger
by.
beer ready. Here, go everybody,
There
grab
you
your whatever it is you're
All
drinking
right.
tonight.
We got some toast. We got a toast to Carol and Joanne and Toby and we got Connie here and Caroline and let's see, we got who else is here? Ned is here with us and like I said, all the people who are here. Brad is here with us.
Yay!
Thank you guys, everybody who's here. Paul is here. So thank you. Thanks for being here. Yay.
Here's to you. Here's to
you.
spring.
To spring. We'll toast the peepers. To Pinkeltinks.
Wow,
Oh,
that's tasty.
That's really tasty. I needed that.
I probably could have done a better job at singing Shenandoah if I'd opened up with a sip of ginger beer before I got going.
Oh, it sounded beautiful. I'm going to let you warm up while I go get my...
Yeah, make
Fiddle.
sure I'm on the right key.
Sounds right. Sounds right to me. We'll see how good my memory is.
So
here.
I just might as well. I mean, we talked a little bit about. We're going to talk a little bit about spring. Yeah, you
Oh,
got
yeah.
right after this one.
Yeah. We could do it now.
We're going to talk
too.
about spring. We're going to talk about spring in a minute when we
All
get
right.
through this one.
Or we get through this one. Then we'll earn our talk about spring.
That's right. We're going to spread these things out.
All right.
We love you all. Thank you for being with us tonight.
Yes.
Please comment. Please jump in.
Oh, this is a fun one. Miller's Maggot. What a name. Ready? 2. Here we go.
Isn't that an amazing tune?
That's a fun one. That's a fun one.
Miller's Maggot.
That's right.
Isn't that an amazing name?
It's a great name.
We were just talking about Shenandoah. What a lovely song that is.
And then we go right
And then we go right to Miller's Maggot.
What the heck is that?
When was the last time you saw a maggot? I would hardly associate a song with that.
Oh, yeah, a song. I don't know about that, but the last time I saw him was in the compost, the community compost dump. That's where you see them. They have a good time there. They're getting a feast.
Does anybody know Miller? Miller's Maggot.
I haven't seen Miller.
Look it up. That's a real song. And one of the songs we're working on, have we ever done this on air? Whiskey Before Breakfast.
Oh, we gotta do that one next time. We'll have to.
We're
do that
working
one
on
next
it. I tell you, there's another song we're working on.
But don't worry,
We're working on all kinds of songs.
We're not working on living the title. We're not gonna have whiskey before breakfast. We're gonna play it though.
Oh my gosh.
What are we gonna do now? Oh, we're gonna.
I don't think we're gonna do. We're not gonna do this one.
We're gonna talk about.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna skip this one, but we're gonna talk about spring.
We're gonna talk about spring.
Yeah.
There's lots of changes in the air around here. Last week, of course, we got to play that awesome recording from Caroline. Thank you so much about the Pinkeltinks. It was so cool to hear them. That was like music, another kind of music on the show.
That's
And
right.
we've been hearing other kinds of music with the birds. Boy, the birds are doing all kinds of activity around here. They're coming and going and calling for their mates and having a good old time, right? Yeah.
We live right down by the water.
Yeah, the
I mean,
lagoon pond.
Lagoon Pond in Vineyard Haven, right down the street here. A couple 100 feet, you're right down there and get your feet wet.
Yeah, you can see a lot of birds.
And there's an old what they call Bass River. But it's a little disorienting because on Martha's Vineyard they name rivers, and they're really brooks.
That's right.
This Tyasquam River is a
It's
brook.
like a stream.
At points it's a creek.
That's right.
It's a babbling brook, and they call it a river. Anyhow, they got Bass River over here, Bass Creek, and it's just we walk down there almost every morning, right?
It looks more like a pond, the part that we get to see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hardly, like so much has changed on the waterfront.
But there's a lot of birds that hang out there, and that's always fun to see.
And Molly's always trying to identify them.
It's fun. It's
It
fun.
really is fun. And
I have
she's
an
got all
app.
kinds of tools that she's using.
That's right, an app. Cornell University has this wonderful bird identification app, and it can
On her
do it,
phone.
yeah, and it can do it from sight or it can do it from sound. So that's been
So she'll hold her phone up like this
Yep.
with the app on. And then she'll come down and look, and she'll be able to see
Who are the birds singing in the neighborhood? It's fun. Yeah.
3, 4, 5 of them.
Yep. And it'll show you the ones that are likely to show up in your neighborhood too. You can see pictures of which ones you're seeing, and yeah, it's really fun.
It's fun.
Yeah. We've been seeing a lot this winter of buffleheads.
Oh boy.
Isn't that a great name? Bufflehead. They're kind of as cute as their name. And they're like these little squat little, I used to call them toy ducks before I knew what they actually were. And they're like little white and black things. They look like a toy, and they look like wind-up toys because they move, they scoot around real fast. They dive and they bob and they do all kinds of fun little tricks. They're fun. But we went out the other day and we saw no buffleheads. And then I went to the app and I found out they go away. They leave us in the summer. They're like, no, getting too hot. We're going north. So that's what
There's
they
some
do.
summer people. There's some year-round residents I know who get the heck out of here when summer shows up
Yeah.
for lots of reasons
And
that
some
you and
of
I
them
don't
do
have
go
to
north.
discuss.
Yeah, that's right. Some of
And
them do.
so the birds are smarter than us.
But then we've got others that are arriving now too.
And want to talk about those?
Yeah, like the osprey,
Ooh.
right? Because the osprey, nearby here too, is one of the platforms that they've built on top of like a telephone pole.
No, they put
Right?
it as they put it on as a lamp for the park.
Oh, that's true.
And they built it right on the lamp
That's so
that
funny.
lights the ball field.
That's funny.
And
But they make their nest up there because it's got a great view.
and they're happy up there. They're really they have a good time.
And they come back. It's kind of like clockwork. You can almost set your calendar with what the day.
And
they
you've
come
heard
back.
enough from me talking about the arrival of herring,
That's right. They're coming. They're
because
back
the
too.
osprey don't come here for the daffodils.
That's true.
They come here for the food. They come here for the herring.
That's right. It's cool to see them flying along with a fish in there. They're carrying it right in their talons. It's cool. Yeah. That's cool. So that's fun. Signs of spring are everywhere. The daffodils are blooming up around in different towns. Some of them are still coming out, but the crocuses are here. The snowdrops are here. So spring's here. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's getting warmer. It's nice. Oh, all right. It's
what's the
time for a
next one?
song. Let's do it.
What's the next one?
The next one. Oh, it's another sweetie. Another sweetie. Rosianna. If some of you haven't heard the album that Mark recorded this on, there's a special treat there. It's just so dear because he sings a duet with his daughter, Emma. It's just so sweet. So look on our website. If you don't have that album, you're going to want that album. It's just a lovely, lovely thing. So look for the song Rosianna on our website. It has all of both of our albums, and it has the set list of each and every one. So find the one that says Rosianna. You're going to want to get that one.
It's a true treasure.
It's a treasure.
It's a treasure, and I don't know how many of you are parents out there. How many of your parents? Raise your hand.
Oh yeah, we see.
It's great being a parent, isn't it? All the adventures and unexpected this and that comes with being a parent.
That's right. The places
Well,
the kids go.
I love my kids. I love my kids, Alan and Emma. I love them both.
Yeah,
And
they're good people.
boy, they continue to surprise me. And but anyhow, so that song that we recorded at Jim Parr in his studio, in his basement studio, at a basement store, recorded it in a very unassuming, easy way.
Hey, Sheila.
Nobody knew at the time. No one.
That's right. Nobody knew.
No one knew what would happen to Emma.
Right.
The wonderful gifts that she would bring to the rest of the world.
So we're gonna sing this song for her.
We're bound away at the break of day. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. For the fishing banks we'll make our way, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Isn't that a lovely? Just imagine a young little teenager, high school kid, singing with her dad. It's a treasure. And we did record it. No, we also played it at the Eggertown Whaling Church. And I still walk and bump into people on the street. They don't remember what else we sang. But they just remember that. Isn't that amazing? Just remember
sweet.
Emma and her dad singing this song.
It's really sweet.
Well, the ship is sailing around the bend. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. All loaded down with fishermen, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Well, the stars are rocking up above. I love that line. Bye, sweet Rosanna. For the ocean is the fisherman's love, and I won't be home tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. And I won't be home tomorrow. Well, the green seas are rolling by my side. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. For the ocean is a fisherman's life.
Oh yeah.
And I won't be home tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Bye bye, sweet Rosanna. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. I won't be home tomorrow. One more verse. Well, the stormy sea